Greetings. Hello, everybody. Little member video for all members of the channel. Thought I'd just show off another one of my collectibles. Thank you to everybody who is a member of whatever level you're a member at. I appreciate it very much. Obviously, I'm still fairly new to the idea of having members and memberships, so we'll be hopefully developing that concept and the rewards for that more as we go on, and hopefully member numbers will grow. So what I was doing, I was just, as you do, I mean, recently I've catalogued all my Beatles collectibles, and I'm always looking through my stuff. Anyway, we all love our collectibles, don't we? We all love our stuff. And I thought I'd whip this box out. I thought I'd whip it out because it's quite an interesting item. This is the 2007 Beatles Help movie double DVD Deluxe Edition in a very nice box. They didn't do this for Hard Day's Night. It was just a normal DVD Blu-ray sized boxes. This is a different set they did for Help. I'm not entirely sure why. Obviously, Help, the 1965 movie directed by Richard Lester, as was A Hard Day's Night, both of which helped develop the template in many ways for what became much later music videos with the clips, particularly in Help. You can take those clips of the Beatles performing those songs out and they stand alone as a music video, very much so. Similar things were done on Hard Day's Night as well, but Help even more developed that. But this is an interesting set. As I say, they didn't do this for Hard Day's Night. They did do it for Help. So 2 DVDs. There isn't a Blu-ray version of this set. Why 2007, I don't really know. It wasn't an anniversary particularly, but anyway, they did produce this set, Apple. Richard Lester and Martin Scorsese did some stuff for it. Obviously, the DVD was remastered, etc., all that stuff. It also contains script reproduction of Dick Lester's original script, some lobby cards, repo lobby cards, and a repo poster. And whilst some people were a little less keen on this movie than A Hard Day's Night, it's the Beatles. What the hell? I love it. And the music is just phenomenal. Peak Fab 4. So let's take it out of the box. It's just really a beautiful, solid set. You can still buy these. They're not rare. I think they're about $130 or something. Inner box as well, obviously with the same material as on the flap at the back. Now, what you find when you take the contents out is that they're wrapped in this transparent tracing paper style Help logoed paper. Beatles 2, of course, which was the working title of the movie. So I have to carefully peel that off because there's a little Help sticker holding it on. I've no doubt one of these days I'll accidentally rip this, which would be a shame. Tricky. So putting that aside for the moment, you've got, well, I'll tell you what, I'll do this first. So within that tracing paper package, there is the reproduction script, which is reproduced from Dick Lester's, producer Dick Lester's original copy. Walter Shenson being the producer. And it's full of annotations. So I'm assuming this is an authentic reproduction of the original, so stuff struck out, whatever, circled, changed by Dick Lester himself, the director. And some more examples of changes that were made. And it is interesting when you look through it and you see things that were cut out or words or lines that were changed. So done in this kind of I mean, it's not a hard bound thing, as the original probably wasn't either. It's loose bound. So it's the script. Now comes the item that contains everything else, which is in the form of a book. It's a book. Opening this book up, you get the 2 discs, obviously the movie, and then a disc with all the extras on it, interviews, etc. Info about the remastering and remixing stuff. And then the book itself is really a very pleasant experience. It's been extremely well done. There's a lot of this Beatles stuff has been over the decades since. A lot of great color photographs. There's a foreword by Dick Lester. There's a foreword by Martin Scorsese. Tons of great color photographs. Also, I do love this stuff, which is like the reproductions of all the original tickets, other promotional materials. We kind of think of a lot of this stuff as modern, but merchandising, which has now been done to death. But the Beatles were one of the first, and Brian Epstein and the people around the Beatles were one of the first to really exploit that mass marketing merchandising stuff, to the extent that Brian Epstein signed a bunch of deals that the Beatles didn't even know had been done, and stuff was just getting out there and they got nothing for it. So the lobby cards are in the back, a container in the back. So reproduction lobby cards. Remember the days they used to do lobby cards for movies? I remember that. I don't think you get any such thing now. Popcorn buckets, I guess, what you get now. That's the one they did on the the army one. I think it's The Night Before is the track, one of my favourites. This is a scene in the pub. So a set of these, 8 of them. The lads. And the other thing, which I've only ever taken out here once, and I'm going to do it today, taken out, is the poster, a reproduction of the original poster, and it's in this slot in the top. It doesn't want to come out. Maybe I'm not holding it properly, as they say. So let's unfold this, because I've only ever had this out here once, and this is in the UK quad poster style, as opposed to portrait style. So I've been tempted many times to take this out and frame it and put it on the wall, and I've always decided to just leave it in there. Looking at it again, I am sorely tempted to frame it. But yeah, obviously, if you've never seen the movie, and most people have, Leo McKern was a big co-star in it. Also famous for many things, Leo McKern, but one of them being his 3 times appearance in The Prisoner, which were some of the most memorable appearances in that show, the great Leo McKern. So there was the poster. There was the Beatles Help Deluxe DVD set. I don't think they've ever redone it with Blu-rays instead. I mean, you can obviously buy Help on Blu-ray, but this is the still the definitive version of this movie set for me, which I've had since 2007. So okay, won't be long before that's 20 years. It was 20 years ago today. Anyway, thank you for watching this little dip into my collection. And once again, I do appreciate all of you being members. Thank you very much indeed for your support. It's it does help to keep the lights on here. Every little bit helps. So it helps me able to continue to make content. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching. I will see you all again very soon. But till next time, keep on rocking.